Little Miss Inventor by Roger Hargreaves. Little Miss Inventor was as bright as a button. In fact, she was as bright as two buttons. Her brain's full of bright ideas. Bright ideas that she turned into inventions in the shed at the bottom of her garden. Now, Little Miss Inventor lived in an extraordinary house. A house that she had built herself. A house on wheels. How clever was that? She can move house whenever she feels like it. Her house was full of her extraordinary inventions. Extraordinary inventions like the Electra Zapper egg boiler, which cooked perfectly soft boiled eggs in an instant. And the Brillo bristle teeth brusher for the perfect smile. And the super speedy reader pager turner. Little Miss Inventor reads a lot of books, and she likes to read them quickly. Now, Little Miss Inventor did not only invent things for herself. She also invented things for her friends. Things like the line marker that she made for Little Miss Dottie that painted lines. Lines of dots. Now, Little Miss Dottie can leave a trail of dots wherever she goes. She made a special hat. She made a special hat for Mr. Chatterbox, the Chatternatter hat. Now, Mr. Chatterbox can talk to... Now, Mr. Chatterbox can talk to as many people as he wants to at the same time. And she made a backpack snack attack fridge for Mr. Grady, for snacks on the go. Mr. Grady needs never worry about getting hungry when he leaves the house. However, last week, Little Miss Inventor had a very testing time. Normally, she has no idea thinking of ideas, but last week she was given a challenge that left her with no idea what to invent. She had to make a birthday present for Mr. Rude, and she did not have a clue. So Little Miss Inventor decided to visit Mr. Rude in the hope that this might give her inspiration. But oh dear, spending time with Mr. Rude was not much fun. You see, Mr. Rude's idea was it was not fun. It was not fun at all. Mr. Rude was rude to everybody. He called Mr. Nosy Big Nose. He called Mr. Clever Big Dogs. He called Little Miss Tiny Titch. And he called the waiter in the cafe lazy. Poor Little Miss Inventor. What could she invent? What could she invent for such a horribly rude man? And then, in the middle of the night, she woke up with an idea. One of her brightest ideas ever. Little Miss Inventor set to work the very next morning. And she invented a machine that made noises. But not just any old noises. It made rude noises. Think of all the rude noises that you've ever heard. And those are the noises that Little Miss Inventor's machine made. And there were some noises that you've never heard. Like Mr. Impossible's hiccuping, burping all in one raspberry. The machine was hilarious. And Mr. Reed thought it was brilliant. It was the best birthday present he had ever given. But the best thing... probably the next thing about Little Miss Inventor's rude machine was that Mr. Reed no longer upset anybody. And look at the sound effects they got over Miss Giggles. It's a gurp, goop, blurp, gloop, plop. Now when he meets people, he makes rude noises, and that just makes everybody laugh. No boy, that bottle is cat. Why is Little Miss Inventor the newest Little Miss? You have a different Little Miss book here, and she's number 36. How come she be How come people think? Why is my facing backwards? Oh. Popcorn. Why did you ever taste the popcorn and tease the rainbow? Well, I think it's some egads. I like a pig. This is not a place for people. You should talk. You